will lead to an increase in prices. If one single tax rate is implemented on all goods, the prices of basics would go up, and that would feed into all other prices. Thus, if more tax is collected, prices would rise and output would fall rather than rise. The argument that the black economy would be checked by the introduction of GST was also discounted. The post-July 2017 developments bear out these criticisms of GST. Prices have risen, the economy slowed down, GST collection has not risen as expected, and evasion of taxes continues. Quite the opposite of what the proponents had suggested. Why this has happened needs to be understood. Are these problems transitional and will they disappear over time, or are these inherent structural problems of the GST, which are further exacerbated by India's complexity as a nation? To understand all this, one needs to take a wider view of GST. It is necessary to understand taxation, the role of government and of public finance, the nature of the black economy, and the diversity of India. This book discusses these issues to help build a holistic understanding of GST. Why taxes? Understanding government's economic role. Proponents suggest that GST would benefit everyone in the nation, hence desirable. What are the main features of GST? Also, why is a tax necessary? Is a tax beneficial to the public at large, even if some feel it is a burden? GST. 6 important elements. The GST is an indirect tax and has the following important features. A. Combining together of indirect taxes like excise duty, sales tax, and service tax. 17 taxes have been replaced by one, and this is to lead to ease of business. B. GST will be calculated on value addition and not the value of the good or service. Value addition is the value added to the raw materials and other things purchased by the producer. Value refers to the price at which the item is sold, that is, the value added plus the cost of purchased inputs. This change in the way the tax is levied removes the cascading effect of tax on tax and profit on tax and thereby lowers the tax burden on goods and services. When the tax is on the value of the good, the tax paid on the inputs purchased is again taxed, and this is the cascading effect. C. Not only would the cascading effect of each of the taxes, excise, sales, services, and so on, be removed, but even that across these taxes would go. This would lower the effective tax rate, leading to a fall in prices, if all else remains the same, and to ease of doing business, which could boost the rate of growth of the economy. D. It is argued that greater tax collection may follow if the black economy is curtailed. E. It is supposed to lead to economies of scale. Supply chains would be simplified and warehouses relocated, resulting in efficiency for large-scale suppliers. F. Transportation would be easier because of elimination of tolls and introduction of the e-way bills. Movements of all goods would be tracked automatically. Theoretically, the above elements refer to two important theoretical considerations. First, all indirect taxes have been brought together on one platform from the earlier separate ones so that there would be less paperwork and fewer complications. GST is levied on supply. The tax is no more on the act of producing or sales, etc. Second, all indirect taxes will be calculated as value-added tax, VAT, with input tax credit available from one level of supply to the next in the chain of production and distribution. Thus, the cascading effect of one tax